Alright, hello and a warm welcome. Today we will have another stretching session. This is the last session that we will do for now. We just saw that the number of views has become less. So the first one was like 1800 after 14 days. We got 600 the second one, and now it's just a couple. So we have the feeling that a lot of people still have to catch up on a lot of sessions we've done. So we want to give everybody the time, just pause a bit. All right, we will do a bit of mobilization today. We will do a bit of stretching today. And let's jump right into it. Let's start. Just about 2 minutes per stretching exercise. Start with shoulder rotation. Yeah, maximum position. Yeah, full range of motion. So whatever you can do, do it. Yeah, try to make a full circle. A lot of people just do either this or this. No, you gotta connect all the way up, all the way back. There's a lot of mobility you have left in the shoulders. Use it. Yeah, a bit of calf stretching. All right, forward. Again, many people go all the way up and then just let it drop. No. All the way up and forward. This forward motion should be possible. Take your time. You can close your eyes. You feel better where your body is. And this is not so much about mobilization only. It's also about getting a feeling of where your body part is right now and which position it is. Yeah. Jakob says you got to think into each exercise, each motion you're doing. All right, loosen up a bit. First exercise. Yeah, classic triceps stretching exercise. Elbow behind your back. Only a slight pull. Jakob is worried that you might see his belly. Yeah, Jakob doesn't wear sport clothes today, it's just relaxed pants. Continue. Jakob is just adjusting his watch. "30 seconds gone." Don't forget to breathe. When you stretch, it's important to make sure that exhaling is a major part of what you do. So it's easier to breathe in through the nose, inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Don't work against the tension with your shoulders. So right now, Jakob is working on his right side. So when you do this, make sure that this shoulder is relaxed. So there's no use to work against it. Doesn't make sense. Loosen up your shoulders and try to get into that motion. So like this. Easy, relaxed. This is why I don't do the exercises while I'm syncing this. If you hear voices in the background, it's Jakob's parents. They are in the living room. Five more seconds. Slowly move back. Loosen up a bit. The other side. Let's go. 2 minutes. Try to stand up tall. Yeah, keep your knees slightly bent. I'm not a big fan of having fully extended knees and legs. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale through your mouth. You want to get rid of all that used up oxygen. And inhale through your nose. Completely relax the arm that is being stretched right now. Yeah, it's possible that you start to become a numb feeling in your shoulder, and then you have to loosen up a bit. 1 more minute. Yeah, there won't be a lot of exercises, but the exercises you see will be done properly. Yeah, if you feel like you still have to do something more, you can do the cardio exercise. And then stretch again. 15 more seconds. Slowly open up again. Use some type of edge, wall, whatever you have available. Look for something stable. And then you rotate away from a point, from the anchor point. And also rotate your pelvis. Two minutes, shoulder.
Warum Schulter? Für mich die wichtigsten Punkte sind Schulter, Arme.
Why the shoulder? For Jakob, most important point is the shoulder, arms and hips. This is what we focused on massively the last couple of sessions. It's important to have a low and heavy shoulder. The one that's stretched should be loose, low and heavy. And Jakob's almost having a bit of force forward. And Jakob says, as we have already done the shoulder quite a bit now, 1 minute is okay per side. 15 more seconds. The other side. Look for something better than just the edge of a door. Why not, if it gets the job done? Your elbow doesn't have to be extended. Your arm doesn't need to be straight. Stretching is also very much a question of getting a feeling for what works and what doesn't. Playing around until you get a stretching feeling. Thirty more seconds. 20 seconds.
15.
15. Jakob's parents making some coffee. 5. And break. Slowly release.
Den oberen Bereich sollten halbwegs schon offen sein. Legen uns hin.
Alright, lay down.
So um die Hüfte.
Take care of the hip.
Genau. Wieder hinsetzen, Füße zueinander.
Feet together.
Legen uns hin. Wir kennen
Lay down on your back.
Positionsübung.
You already know this exercise is a mobilization exercise.
In die Hüfte.
Hip up.
Hinauf. 2 Minuten lang. Beine schwer.
Heavy knees should pull to the outside. We hold for 2 minutes. The video is still running, no worries. And a couple more seconds. 10 more seconds. And release.
Sehr gut. Schütteln. Da haben wir natürlich ein bisschen auch eine Stabilisationsübung dabei gehabt. Nächste Übung.
Next exercise.
Und zwar, wir legen uns das Bein vor uns ab.
Oh, that's an important one. It's massively effective for the glutes. Sit down on your leg, the other one's back. If this position is too difficult, just try to get there somehow. Just don't force yourself, just as much as possible.
Das machen wir da. Hüfte, Hüftbeuger öffnen, eines da ist. Schauen wir, dass wir hier so glatt wie möglich.
Hip flexor.
So unschief wie möglich aufrichten.
Your left leg should be almost extended. It's also a good mobilization, mobility exercise. See, Jakob tries to sit tall.
Erster Schritt zur Grätsche. Ganz wichtig, wenn man viel sitzt.
If you sit a lot
Homeoffice vom Laptop, im Büro vom Laptop,
in the office, in front of the PC,
beim Radeln, beim Rudern,
rowing,
dann
cycling.
Dann sind wir mehr den Hüftstrecker, das ist dieser Muskel, der die Hüfte mit den
Yep.
Beinen verbindet.
Hip extension muscle chain
Und der ist immer in einer Krümmung.
is always bent.
Und der verkürzt sich natürlich mit der
It
Zeit.
becomes too short
Immer nur
over time.
Und beim Laufen gehen, beim Langlaufen, da würden wir ihn öffnen.
When we do some running or cross-country skiing,
Das Ganze sitzen.
this is where you open it.
Jetzt hier in der Position.
So this is why we sit here this way. This is where we actually have to open the hip extension muscle chain.
Noch dazu werden Sie auf dem anderen Bein die Hamstrings, Po spüren.
And hamstrings, but musculus maximus. One of the most effective exercises. And I personally find if I do this exercise specifically, I just sleep better. Generally, if I stretch, I sleep better. I recover quicker. Stretching is also massive injury prevention. 30 more seconds.
Fünfzehn.
15. 5. Slowly release.
Öffnen. Das andere Bein.
Right, change sides.
Waagerecht euch absetzen. Und hinsetzen. Genau. So gerade wie möglich.
As straight as possible. Straight back, straight leg. And relax as much as possible. Never suffer, just relax.
Nicht zu viel bewegen.
Yeah, don't move around too much.
So öffnen wir uns auch die Gluteus. Piriformis. Also alle Muskeln, die wir
Yeah, piriformis, that's a major problem for many rowers. I think a lot of in-boat injuries are simply the result of a lack of stretching. A lack of warm-up, a lack of stretching, a lack of mobilization, a lack of asymmetric core training.
Sekunden.
30 more seconds.
Das nächste kommt eine sehr entspannende Übung.
The next exercise is going to be an exceptionally relaxing one. 5.
Nächste Übung. Setzen uns hin. Strecken ein Bein aus. Das andere gehen wir nach hinten.
All right, one leg is straight in front of you.
Aufpassen.
The other one,
Zurücklegen.
the other foot comes back. Now when you lay on your back, be careful, slowly.
Entscheiden, wie sehr spannt, das heißt, übertreibt es nicht. Und nach hinten legen.
Exactly. Jakob's foot is not under his butt, it's next to it.
Das Bein ist in der Höhe. Und mit der Zeit sollte sich das Bein
Right, at the beginning, your knee is up, and it will gradually move closer
bis zu sehr
to the floor.
Das ist jetzt sehr ungut.
If there's too much tension, release. There's no need to hurt yourself.
Augen zumachen.
You can close your eyes, use your body weight, relax, sink in.
Das zuletzt
The more relaxed you are, the more effective the stretching is going to be. For me, stretching is always a meditating factor. I usually do this after training. It's a good time to reflect training and tell your body now is rest time. Breathe in through your nose, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth.
No.
15 more seconds. Yeah, in case you wonder whose that is crying, I think there's some kids in the it's a big apartment complex here, a very old one. Right, release, relax. And there's some kids playing down there. Right, change sides. Yeah, you see Jakob's knees up. But eventually, the more that tendon to muscle connection gives in, the lower the knee will sink. Yeah, this is where you should have the tension. Yeah, Jakob's touching the floor with his right knee. You see, you don't have to force things, it just happens. And also consistency is the key here. One more minute.
Nice.
30 more seconds.
It's
15. 5. Slowly release. Get up for the next exercise. Take your time.
So. Also, ganz gut wäre es, natürlich je nachdem, wie man es braucht. Jetzt ist ungefähr etwas, was in der Gegend von
Yeah, try to look for something that is between your knee and your hip.
ein bisschen höher stört nicht. Ich hoffe,
About as high as your knee or your hip.
dass es stabil steht. Dann wird es der Katzbaum einer Katze.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, what do you call this in English? Cats play with this.
Recht gerade zur Gegenstand gestellt, schräg zu meiner Kante. Und geht seinen Fuß hinauf. Stets gerade.
Now this is important. A lot of people do this the wrong way. Make sure your hip and pelvis are in the right position. So a hollow back, not a round back. It's a whole different animal if you have a straight back. You don't even have to touch your foot. It's all about the effect you create. Yeah, both feet should be pointing straight forward. 1 more minute.
Aufpassen, dass Beine unten nach links.
Make sure your foot is straight, not to the left, not to the right, straight.
So die Ellbogen nach vorne nehmen.
The more you move your upper body forward, of course, the more tension you have. Make sure your back is straight. There's no need, just move your shoulders forward.
So ja, jetzt ziehen.
Entire, this is just like the release in a boat. You know, don't just bring your shoulder forward, bring the entire trunk forward. From the lower section of the spine on upward.
Wirklich schauen, dass die Hüfte gerade ist. Sekunden nach.
15 more seconds. Don't forget about breathing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And slowly release.
Bisschen durchschütteln.
Loosen up a bit.
Und das andere Bein.
Change sides.
Ich mache das, glaube ich, auch von der Seite. Man hat es beide Seiten gesehen, sonst wird es ja zweimal die gleiche Seite sehen. Jetzt wirklich genauso wie ich ein schwächeres und stärkeres.
Usually one leg is a bit easier than the other one. That's normal. Good exercises, guys. Yeah, because there was a comment, this guys was basically only referring to men. Now I hereby officially declare that when I say guys, I mean women and men.
Jetzt wirklich aufrecht sind. Ich bin da sehr schlecht. Ja, ich soll das wirklich aufrecht sein.
Now, try to be as upright as possible.
Das wird sich auch so weit vorkommen ohne Buckel. Ich schaffe das nicht, deswegen bleibe ich dran. Eine Minute noch.
30 more seconds.
Fünfzehn,
15,
10,
10,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and slowly release.
Runter. Zu der letzten meine Lieblingsübung zum Abschluss.
Jakob's favorite exercise.
Ich hoffe, das geht sich raus. Ja. Machen wir vielleicht ein bisschen kürzer, 1,5 Minuten. Wir kennen sie vom letzten Mal, ich erkläre es noch.
Yeah,
Ein
this
Bein ins
little
andere.
stretcher.
Innen durchgreifen, Knie umschwingen.
Hands
Und
through
verlassen.
that opening between your legs. With your back on the floor, gently pull your knee towards yourself.
Könnte die Intensität
The more you pull, the more tension you have.
Ich muss es noch ein bisschen kürzer machen. Wir machen 1 Minute pro Seite.
Yeah, we're gonna do 60 seconds per side.
2 Minuten wäre natürlich besser. Aber so lange dauert es wieder nicht mehr.
2 minutes were better. The video isn't that long.
Und wechseln.
And change sides
Langsam.
slowly.
Zack. Durchgreifen. Und weiter geht der Spaß.
30 more seconds.
Entspannen.
Relax.
Die Arme halten sozusagen. Der Rest ist locker. 15 Sekunden.
15 more seconds.
10,
10,
5
5,
und
and slowly release.
sehr gut.
Very good.
Ich hoffe, das hat gepasst.
Jakob, hope you liked it. That was the last session for now.
Jetzt genug Dehnübungen, also wir werden
And if you want to do more training, just start with session 1 again. Move all the way through to 14. All the best to you. Stay healthy. And we're looking forward to see you all soon.
Ciao.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.